just at first blush, the issue I think the NBA has got to square for a lot of those who are observing and fans is how does Terry Rozier get arrested for something that the NBA apparently cleared him of? Like
that is absolutely going to, the NBA is going to have to answer that question. And as you probably know, there's a player under investigation for irregularity right now in Malik Beasley. And there's been, I think, frustration from people that Malik Beasley hasn't had it cleared one way or the other. And this is part of the reason why that, that I think the NBA is going to have to be extremely careful with this going forward. And you are absolutely right, Rich. The NBA at some point is going to have to explain why Terry Rozier was allowed to keep playing. And I just want to point something out.
Mm-hmm.
The sports books caught the irregular betting on Terry Rozier the day it happened, the morning it happened, when all of a sudden there was hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in on Terry Rozier unders for a relatively meaningless game in March,
mm-hmm.
involving the Charlotte Hornets. The sports books caught it. They told the NBA right away. And guess what? The NBA, Rozier didn't play the rest of the season, and he had faked the injury, so it wasn't because of the injury. The NBA pulled him. They pulled Jonte Porter too. They flagged Jonte Porter and pulled Jonte Porter. The NBA's measures,
mm-hmm.
their protection measures, the sportsbook's protection measures, triggered this. They caught it.
Uh-huh.
The issue, I think, is Jonte Porter. They caught, convicted, and tossed him out of the league within weeks. Rozier didn't, and this in this investigation, and I don't know if Terry Rozier is guilty. The NBA obviously didn't feel that he was; they wouldn't have let him play. But this indictment implies that there was a swath of conspirators. There was like his cousin, his cousin's friend. I mean, like all the way down to like low-level guys who won money on this bet and then immediately bet on other games and lost all the money and had to tell other people, man, I lost the money, I'll have to get it to you. Like the really low-level people who were betting hundreds of dollars on this game, in addition to people who were betting tens of thousands. So my point about saying that is that there was a wide swath of people who were benefiting from this inside information on Rozier, according to the feds, and that the NBA either didn't discover that or knew about that and cleared him. They're going to have to answer for. But this is not like, I hate to bring up the name. This is not
Donaghy.
like Tim Donaghy.
Yeah.
This is sloppy stuff that that they need to be tightened down. I know the people who are going to attack the league and people who are against gambling are going to be able to hammer on this, and there's some points to be made there. I do not think this is going to rock the NBA to its foundation, based on the information that I have. Obviously, more information could come out,
right? But
it is definitely very interesting, particularly the poker aspect of it.
Certainly, it involves a head coach as well, Brian. I mean, that's particularly
it
shocking.
Involves inside information about whether a player is going to play.
Right.
I think the key is, did Chauncey tell the guy and say, go make a bet on the game?
Got it.
Or did Chauncey tell the guy because he was having loose lips, and then that guy went out and made money on it?
Understood.
That's the question. I don't know the answer to that, but that nuance is going to be important.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.